you do have to brag, and I'm probably the worst candidate in the world, because the hardest thing that I've found to do is to brag about myself. You know, my dad was the kind of guy that the worst thing you could do in the eyes of my father was be a show off. You know, and it's the honest to God's truth. He thought the biggest sin in the world was to show off. If somebody was driving down the street in a brand new nice car, he'd say, "Oh, that guy's showing off." And if, you know, I scored a touchdown one time at prep, and I didn't hand the football over to the referee. I threw it on the ground. Well, you know, he gave me a hard time because I was showing off. The hardest thing for me to do is to brag about myself, why I'm better than everybody else. And frankly, I'm not doing that. I think that I'm not running against anybody. I'm running because I think that I'm the right guy the right person to be on the bench, and this is the right time in my career to do that. I am also not a good candidate because I've told everybody, every time I speak practically, that I've gotten to know the other 16 candidates. I've known them in practice, I've known them just in my private life, socially, and now I've gotten to really know them on this circuit that we're all traveling around on in Luzerne County. And I would be proud to serve with or in front of any of these candidates. You've probably met some of them already, and you'll meet the others. They're in this. It's tough to be in this, and I give everybody credit for running. But really, that gets down to the practical question, though, of what differentiates me from everybody else. I think that my career decisions over my lifetime have shown that I have put the interest of the public before the interests of myself. This isn't something that I just woke up one morning and said, okay, I've been practicing law for 22 years. Now I'm shifting gears, and I want to go into public service. Public service has been inside me from the beginning. And I think what differentiates me is that, as I said, I was a 29-year-old that was in charge of a district that covered 650,000 people.